Hi everybody, welcome back to Aven Colony. Here we are once again on the glorious planet Vanaar. We're currently in the process of making mind mold, a compliance drug that we're going to traffic to people via this bistro, bar and grill, which is going to be interesting when it actually happens. Currently, our people are pretty happy. 78% average happiness. Out of all the people that live here, which is currently 89 people, only 2 are unhappy. We have capacity for 156 people altogether, and we're trying to reach a population of 100. Oh, we have an air quality alert as well. 85%. How did this happen? How on earth did this happen? All right, we're going to have to sort that out. Okay, air quality. We're going to have to go in here. We're going to have to upgrade this intake fan. And you know what? We're going to get a second intake fan. Oh, we're going to need an intake fan over here because I guess this geothermal facility is probably adding to the pollution. Okay, let's build one over here for now. And you know what? Let's also upgrade this one just in case because we don't want people to start getting sick. We're not ready to make a hospital just yet.
To balance our supplies on the colony ship.
Nice. Nicely done. There's a lot of demand for that mind mold up on the colony ship. Please export 200 mind mold. Okay, well, it's just sitting there doing nothing. I don't think we've actually started distributing it. So we'll do that since we need to. We're going to export 200 mind mold and we're going to import 300 bread, which is pretty nice. I don't think we can export more than one thing at once. I think we can only take like one contract. But maybe if we upgrade the trade hub, which we can't right now, later on we'll be able to. That'd be pretty good, right? That's what we're currently doing. Okay, well fine. We'll do the barley export first and then we'll go on to the mind mold after. All right, air quality should be better. It's looks like it's dropping still though. We have 2 intake fans. One of them's been upgraded. If we click on the intake fan, it should show us, right? Oh, we can actually put this up to tier 3. 10% air quality. Upgraded to tier 3. Okay, fine. It's still like not great. So let's get another intake fan like right next to here. We'll make this whole area, we'll reserve it for intake fans because I think it's going to look cool when there's like 3 or 4 of these intake fans all next to each other. I guess like as you play this more and more, you know, depending on how much space you get, you want to be really efficient with where you place stuff. It's like a bit like Tetris, right? You have to like, you know, make best use of space so that everything works pretty well. And look, we have a big flock of flying pterodactyls once again. Which is this? This is maintains an Earth-like oxygen ratio inside the colony. It is much more expensive than air intake, but also more efficient and is not vulnerable to toxic gas emissions. So this is like a tier 1 air filter instead of an intake fan. But we seem to be doing okay with the intake fans. We have 3 intake fans and our average air quality is not improving. It's still 84%. So maybe actually we do need an air filter. Okay, fine. We'll put this like right next to the intake fans. We'll have the filter help us out. Maybe the filter hooks up to the fans and that's what helps us out. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We have 5 new immigrants that have just turned up. Great. And our trade vessel imported 15 candy and exported 13 barley. We could really do with our barley stuff going up. But I think we're out of potash. We have 0 potash in our inventory right now, so we can't really boost it. It's not winter anymore, though, so that's at least something, right? Because it just was winter, and everything gets cut by like 50%. We should still be making lots of mind mold. I guess if we look in our... Oh my god. How are we losing so much water? Crazy. All right, we're going to pump. To avoid clogging the colony's inventory, the water pump will operate only when there's less than 22 water per colonist, and currently we're on a low threshold. To avoid clogging the colonies, the water pump will operate only when there's less than 16 water per colonist. Okay, so it's currently not working apparently. Oh no, it should be. It's low right now. So we want to do a high threshold, I guess, so that it's constantly working, and we probably would like to also upgrade it. Now upgrade our water pump because all of a sudden now we are just totally losing out on water, even though we're surrounded by the big well here, lots of other like little weird lakes and wells and stuff too. Okay, fine. Well, we might just need to make another water pump as well. Our air quality alert again is oh, it's improving now. It's gone up to 85%, probably thanks to this thing.
I'm receiving reports
plus 35% air quality, 7 nanites.
Inadequate water supplies.
Yeah, no, we just upgraded the water pump. We can't upgrade it any more than that. We're going to have to build another one, I guess. Do we want an atmospheric condenser? No. We want another tier 2 water pump, I guess. And we could just put it like, what, next to... Oh. Oh, yeah, this is... people can work at this water pump from here, apparently. Let's put it here, and then we can draw from a bigger pool of people. A bigger resource pool. Okay. Another water pump is coming online then. We're going to need it. Why did we build this water pump out here with this tunnel? Like, I'm just talking about being efficient with space and, like, playing Tetris and stuff. And then, meanwhile, we've got this stupid-ass water pump all the way out here doing God knows what. I have no idea. Power-wise, we're in pretty good shape. But, actually, we crept up. We're 360 out of 374. Man, stuff, like, kind of becomes hard to balance. Kind of quickly as well. Do we need another water pump? Say it ain't so. All right, fine. We're going to add another one. We're going to add it right next to the research center so that we don't have any more water woes. Because that's the thing. It's so important to stay hydrated, especially during the summer months. You know, we don't want people collapsing due to dehydration. You know, old grannies and stuff. So it's 94 colonists consuming, 2 farms and 5 greenhouses consuming. Okay, so all of our consumption has come from all of these extra greenhouses, farms that we built. And not only that, our population is rising. We're up to 94 people. We've nearly reached 100, which is pretty good. But it's just meant that we've needed a lot more water. So let's just get another pump operating, just so that we have like a big stockpile of water. We basically never want to run out of water or food, having said that. But water especially, because I think you can go for a couple of days without food, but water, you need to have some, like every once in a while, or you will just shrivel up into a prune and die. And who wants to die shriveled up like a prune? You know, when they go to like, you know, pump out your blood at the morgue or whatever and put you in your coffin and put you in your tuxedo or whatever, you don't want to look like you're 95 years old when you died of dehydration at the age of like 21, because you're all like, dehydrated and wrinkly and stuff like that. No, you want to look like a bright, young, hydrated 21-year-old when you die of other causes on this colony. That's all I'm saying. Okay, water shouldn't be a problem now. It's still pretty low, 9.3 per colonist, but it is slowly rising because we have a surplus of water being pumped out of the very earth that our colony resides on right now. We haven't exported any mine mold, and that's because we're currently exporting barley. And our population is just about to reach 100, and hopefully we get a really cool reward for that. My God, look at this. That was a big one. Trade vessel arrived during the summer months. Look at that. Exported 100 barley, brought in 112 candies. I wonder if they're serving the candies at the bar and grill. You know, like sometimes you go into these bar and grills, and after you've eaten and you pay your bill and stuff, they give you free candy. I really hope that they're actually selling the candies at a candy store and we're making some money off the candies and they're not just being given away for free, because that'd be terrible. Drone management. We have a construction tier 3 that we could upgrade to, and we also have a police drone hub. Supports drones that monitor colonists and structures to reduce crime. We haven't had any problems with crime yet, but I'm guessing that later on in the campaign it'll be introduced and it'll be something that we need to do. Our air quality is still suffering a little bit. It's stuck at 85%, and I'm not quite sure how we can boost that up. It's like the air filter. I think it's probably because the air is really good around here, but it's not so good over here. It's like this coverage area. So, I mean, if we made an intake fan instead, so let's say we had an intake fan here, it should boost this area that hasn't been boosted yet. Could we just like nestle it in somewhere here, or like here possibly? Next to this water pump, just get this whole area. We're not too worried about the area over here. It's like an industrial area, and we don't mind if people develop leprosy and stuff through like airborne disease. But here, where like all the swanky people are living close to the well and stuff, we want to make sure they never get any leprosy, because that'd be terrible. 7 new immigrants, cool. That means that our population is now 99. So close. Oh my God. We might get like a really cool reward for that. Residential structures, do we need any more? I think we're probably okay for now. What's all this stuff? We got chemical plants, research center, which we built already. I don't know what the mill does. Converts and refines raw ingredients into solid foods. Okay, that's pretty cool. We've got storage depots, which we built already. We've built both of the spaceport buildings. Oh, I feel like we've almost built every building in the game. Except we haven't... Oh yeah, nanite processor. There we go. That's what it looks like. So which building is it? We definitely built it at some point. I'm sure we did, because we are making... Oh, it's right here. Look. Oh, it's not even fully staffed either. That's crazy. What's this laser mine? Extracts minerals much more quickly than a mine, 40% faster, but destroys half the minerals in the process. That's not good. Jesus. And I guess this atmospheric condenser we're going to need if we are ever on a desert planet or whatever. Air filter. Oh yeah, we still haven't built like a hospital or a Earth History Center. This is what we need to build while we're here, this Earth History Center. A wondrous interactive museum that educates colonists about the great empires and civilizations of ancient Earth. This is extremely expensive to build and maintain and requires a very long time to build. It also increases entertainment morale. Nice. I think our entertainment morale is probably not too bad right now. I mean, average happiness is only 77%. But it doesn't actually say entertainment morale. I guess it all sort of like hooks into the same thing. Air quality is still bad. We have an air quality alert as well, but it looks like now we have this intake fan. I wonder if this has improved this area like at all possible. Let's see. Air management, intake fan. It has a little bit, yeah. It just looks like over here is the bad one. Let's put an air filter over here then to stop all of our factory workers from getting airborne leprosy. I don't even know if you can get airborne leprosy. Remember, do you ever read like books about like leper colonies and stuff? That's brutal, isn't it? Like people that got leprosy, they were so concerned to mix them with the general public that they would send them off to like islands and stuff.
I have a request for you from the inhabitants of the colony.
Okay. Now that your colony has reached 100 colonists, it's time to initiate referendums. Your objective for this mission is to win your first referendum election. Keep your colonists happy. You will need at least 50% of your inhabitants to be happy to win. The first referendum will occur next year. Okay. If we win, we'll get 18 nanites and 46 quinoa. Nice. How do I actually do the referendum? I guess it'll be like in here somewhere. Morale? Oh, okay, this is cool. We can see. So 100% employed. We only have 52% of our jobs filled right now. No addictions, 77% morale, and 67% housing filled. That's really good, actually. Policies, we don't need to enable any right now, I don't think. We can see our inventory, of course. Colonists. Oh my god, look at all these people. Look at Mimi Heller. Where does she work, I wonder? Her morale is pretty low. She must be in an industrial worker. Buildings, map settings, and statistics. Okay, cool. There's lots of statistics. I don't know how we do a referendum, or if it just happens on its own. Like we don't initiate it somehow, I guess. We've almost done our barley, which is pretty good. Which means that we can start exporting our mind mold. What are we going to get in return for mind mold? Bread. That's right. It's going to be bread. I don't think I have to do anything for this referendum. At least, I don't think so. This is a notification thing. There was definitely nothing in here, right? Morale? It's like a... That eye thing makes it seem like there's something like unchecked in here somehow, but there's not. Okay. Alright, cool. Oh, what's this? Is that map settings? The Vanaar campaign. Oh, yeah, okay. We're making Vanaar into like a real powerhouse of a colony. Something that somewhere that everybody is going to want to come to. Man, is it just me or is it winter like every 5 seconds? Holy crap. Well, we just cannot get rid of winter. Luckily, we have a lot of food and water stored up for the winter months. And our air filtration hopefully is a little bit better now as well. Is it better? It's improved a little bit. We got the air filter over here in the industrial sector with the intake fan. I guess we could probably upgrade this intake fan as well. We got nothing else to do, so we might as well. Okay, fine. We'll upgrade the industrial air take fan right next to the geothermal generator and hope that nobody else develops leprosy.
To balance our supplies on the colony ship.
Alright, we got a bit of a problem. We'd planned a party, but, well, I think we overestimated the number of beer drinkers up here. I hate to get rid of a perfectly good beer, but could you take care of that for me? Alright, we have to import 300 beer. Just straight up import 300 beer. Are we allowed to do that? I guess we did the barley thing, so we should be fine. Okay. So if we import beer, they want us to export barley for it. Okay, let's do the mind mold bread thing first, though, because we have a whole bunch of mind mold just stocking up. And I don't think we've started. Do we want to start giving mind mold to people as well? Increase the rate at which alcoholic beverages and enhancement substances are used. Like, I have no idea if mind mold is being consumed right now. Guess I can just check in my inventory. Where is my inventory? It's here. No, it's here. Sorry. I can never find it. Inventory. Mind mold. Okay, so we can set this to be consumed. Nice. All right, we're going to have no problem winning this referendum now because everybody's going to be mind molded to hell. They're not even going to know, like, which way to put their pants on. We can do, like, a whole bunch of propaganda that says, this month is backward pants month, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to... And all these people are going to be like, I'm going to love it. I will love it. And they're all going to be, like, completely strung out on mind mold. What the fuck? Anyway, while we're exporting our mind mold and receiving bread, which is more food for your average colonist, we will attempt to win a referendum and possibly build some more stuff. You get to a point in these games where, depending on how you're doing, things just sort of tick along and work, which is a nice place to get to. And then you just sort of slowly chop and change stuff. So we have 4 intake fans and 2 air filters, which has brought our average air quality up to 88%. It could still use some work. There's still a bit of a pong in the air. Every once in a while, people are strolling out of this park here after their morning coffee on their way to work, and they say, what is that smell? But it's only very brief because still the air is like 88% good, so you just get like whiffs of it. Nobody can tell if it's just like, you know, like a collective farting, or at times if it's just some whiffs coming in from the intake fans or whatever, you know, planetary whiffs. Because who knows? Like, look at all of this flora here. Who knows what some of this stuff smells like? I mean, for instance, you wouldn't want to get up close and sniff this one. Usually purple in nature is a sign that you should beware, right? Like, the more strange the color, the more potentially poisonous it is. Is that the way it works? So I would assume that that probably stinks as well. But you never know. Where's our storage depot? Our mini storage depot is tier 1. We can't actually upgrade that. We can upgrade our copper mine though. There's only 976 copper recoverable right now.
It's time for referendum election.
Oh my god. A referendum year has begun. Citizens will cast their ballots at the end of the winter season. You will receive polling updates at the start of each season until voting completes at the end of the year. You must maintain a majority to keep your governorship. Alright, this is our moment of truth. Will we be able to do it? Who knows? We got 7. People aren't leaving. They don't seem unhappy, so that's at least something. And look, the summer has just started. You know, we're gonna be ripping and roaring with all sorts of stuff. Look, we're gonna get the... Whoa, is the well... Did the well freeze over? It's like some weird effect on the well. It looked like it had turned into mud or something, but thankfully not. I think it's just the way that the sun is hitting. Oh man, look at this. It's so no... Except for when we crashed into the mountain that one time. This is great. It's such a nice game. It's just so chilled. It's like nice and relaxing. What's this thing? Zorium deposit. When mined zorium can be used at a zorium generator to produce prodigious amounts of electricity. There's 5,000 zorium there. Do we want to get on top of this? I feel like, yeah. I think we do, for sure. Can we... Oh, there's no drones in range. Okay, so we're going to need a drone thing. So if we get another drone hub over here, which actually we could really do with one, because we want to, like, extend the range out a bit into Farmsville, right? So that'd be nice. So let's get another drone hub here, and then we can connect up some... Oh yeah, once this is up, then we can connect some tunnels up to here, and we can mine some of this zorium. What's this stuff? It's not mineable stuff. It's just like big crystals or something. I thought they were maybe like tubes, like in Subnautica, like underwater. Oh shit, look, there's another cargo pod here as well. Filled with Coca-Cola. Holy crap, there's 300 soda on this thing. I bet you that they're up in the colony ship orbiting this planet. And they're like, sir, we just done an inventory and we seem to be short 300 cola. Any ideas? Check the pod bays, the cargo pod bays. Make sure that they're all there. Make sure we haven't accidentally just jettisoned a cargo pod that had 300 soda on it. Also 200 corn as well. Like, you think they'd be missing that, but evidently not. Okay, anyway. Let's get a mine going. Nearest drone station has no workers. Okay, we need some workers as well. Oh, of course, there's probably nobody living out here. Okay, we're gonna need a crampy apartment building to service Farmville. Well, that's a good point, actually. How many people... This is not working very efficiently. And look at this. Grace Fuller is unhappy. Her happiness is dropping rapidly. All right, great. Somebody please get a mind mold over to Grace ASAP. Okay, we have a situation with it's referendum year as well. We cannot acquire workers. The drone hub is not acquiring workers. But now that we have this, there's 5 people working and living in this really crampy apartment that is currently servicing farmland. I don't think that this is going to be the best place on the planet to live, but whatever. Oh, look at... Do you know what else is really nice? Look at how this stuff connects up to each other, okay? So you place this next to the building and it looks like it seamlessly connects, but it doesn't really, but it does. It just looks nice. So you can have like this constant sort of... I love the tunnel going into there too. That's so cool. Okay, great. Right, so we should have the drones that we need now at this
I've compiled some feedback to help guide you in the upcoming referendum election.
Okay, thanks. It looks like the seasonal referendum projections place me at 81% of the vote. You need a majority to continue governing. The negative sentiments include, this colony doesn't have enough tunnels to help get me around. What? There's no place to buy what we need. There aren't enough medical facilities. All right, well, we know what we need to do then. The game is just going to chuck us in at the deep end, it seems. And that's fine. I think we can just about deal with that. We're going to get some people living and working in here. We are going to upgrade it? No. Is there nobody working here still? There's 2 people working here now, so we should be able to build this. Okay, great. And we want to fulfill our dream of mining Zarkon or whatever this stuff is. Zorium. To produce electricity, I guess. It'll create some much needed jobs, and it looks like these people are clamoring for some form of retail outlet. So let's make a retail center so that we definitely win this referendum. The retail center we will put here, right next to Wellview 2. Let's get on it. Oh, man, we're going to need some new people as well.
Some thoughts on
High Command would like you to expand your colony further. Please create 4 additional structures of any type, excluding tunnels. Build whatever you feel your colony needs the most. All right, well, on that list is definitely the retail shop. We also need a hospital, it turns out. I didn't realize anyone was actually sick, but we're going to make a hospital. It's going to need 16 workers. It's going to require 30 nanites to build, but it's going to be good. And also this Zarkon mine as well, which is going to be pretty good too. It's got a medium construction priority because it's being constructed by Drone Bay Farmville. We've got Drone Bay Industrial Area, and of course we also have Drone Bay Metro, the nice area. What are our options for this retail center? There's no workers unhappy. It's powered on. It's got 110 units of consumption. So is the retail place where we're going to sell food and meds and stuff like that? Or is that all happening here? I was under the impression that it happened here, but maybe it also happens here as well. We'll have to see. It's the morale. Consumption, crime, entertainment, food, freedom, purpose. It's got high purpose. Morale contribution is plus 51, so that's got to be good, I guess. I hope. Jeez, I'm not too sure actually. Alright, well, we've already added 2 structures for the 4 that we needed. This thing should be mining this Zorium here. It is. And it's using 10 electricity. I don't know what... We have to, like, process the Zorium, apparently. Process it, like, in here. Conversion. Oh, look, we can make sake with rice. We can make vodka with wheat. We can make beer as well. We can make some antivirals. Using water, and antibiotics as well, using water. Can we make this stuff? Oh, look, you can. So one chemical plant can actually do a ton of stuff. Are we currently making soda for real? No, we're not. We don't have any corn syrup right now, but we can make some corn syrup. We have corn, funnily enough. Not a heck of a lot of it, but man, we can make beer. We have 0 in the colony inventory right now. All right, we're making beer as well. as soon as we're done making a bit of mine mold. So how does it work then? We made, okay, so we're making 20 beer and 20 mine mold, but it like goes one after the other. Seasonal referendum projections place you at 86% of the vote now. You need a majority to continue governing. The negative sentiments include, I miss the shopping centers on the colony ship. I have to walk too far to get to my job, and there's too much crime. All right, we'll make some police drones. I don't know where the actual crime is happening, but we now know what we must do. All right, great. We'll do that next time. We'll be back. We'll continue playing on Vanaar and finishing this campaign on Vanaar and see where it takes us. This game's great. I'm really enjoying this a lot. I hope you are too. I'll see you next time. As usual, thanks for watching, and see you then. Bye.